Have you ever thought about the risks behind seemingly harmless online interactions? In today's digital world, many couples who live far apart due to work or other circumstances rely on technology to maintain intimacy. But what if I told you that behind the convenience of video calls and private chats, there are lurking dangers that could destroy lives in an instant? Yes, we're talking about something that's become alarmingly common: cybersex. Whether it's a married couple separated by distance or even strangers, the rise of online intimacy has brought its own set of challenges and dangers. But what's the real cost of indulging in such practices, and how can we protect ourselves? Before you think it's just a harmless way to maintain a relationship, think again. Cybersex, especially through video calls, can expose you to hackers who are specifically targeting intimate moments for malicious reasons. Imagine this. You think you're alone with your partner, but in reality, hackers could be watching and recording your every move. The danger doesn't end with just the video. Hackers use sophisticated AI tools to detect when intimate moments occur, capturing them without your knowledge. This is a harsh reality many people have faced. These videos can end up on pornographic websites, destroying families and lives in the process. And while you may think your network is secure, the truth is that hackers are constantly improving their methods to breach even the most encrypted systems. You're not alone. Big Brother is always watching. Now, some of you may wonder, what's the alternative? Isn't it natural for a couple to seek intimacy even when apart? And the answer is yes, but let's dive into a more meaningful solution. Let's take a page from history. During the time of the Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, when soldiers were deployed far from home, there was wisdom in place to maintain the integrity of relationships. The Prophet's companion, Omar ibn al-Khattab, faced a similar issue when he learned of a woman's distress about her husband's prolonged absence. He asked his daughter, who was the wife of the Prophet, how long a woman could endure the absence of her husband. She responded, 4 to 6 months. Omar immediately issued a decree for the Muslim leaders. Soldiers on duty should return every 6 months. 4 months of work, 1 month of travel, and 1 month of return. Imagine if we applied this wisdom today. Employers, especially in businesses with international workers, should consider the well-being of their employees. If you're an employer with workers separated from their families, it's not just about building a business. It's about building a society. Allowing workers to go home at least once a year, or even twice a year, is essential for maintaining healthy relationships and ultimately a healthy workforce. It's not just about intimacy, it's about the human connection. Life events happen. Parents grow older, children get married, and sometimes we only get one chance to see someone we love. A simple thing like giving an employee time off to reconnect with their family can be more valuable than any material possession. But let's circle back to the immediate issue at hand, the risks of cybersex. Even if no one is watching, consider this. When two people engage in such activities, what are they really doing? At the core, it's self-gratification. And this leads us to an important point. Masturbation, in any form, is considered haram in Islam. Though some may argue about its permissibility under certain circumstances, it's critical to address the root cause. If the temptation is removed, the issue no longer exists. But let's be clear, it's not just about religious concerns. Even from a practical standpoint, the risks, both emotional and physical, can have long-lasting effects. The digital world isn't as private as we think, and you're always one wrong click away from disaster. So, what can we do? The key is moderation and responsibility. It's crucial for individuals, especially those in long-distance relationships, to maintain integrity in their actions. Seek real solutions, regular visits, building stronger emotional connections, and understanding that there is no substitute for physical presence when it comes to intimacy. By focusing on the true essence of human connection, you not only protect yourself, but also honor the relationships that matter most. Let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Cybersex might seem harmless, but its consequences can be devastating. And the best way to avoid those consequences? Invest in meaningful relationships, both online and offline. And remember that sometimes the best way to keep your loved ones close is to actually be with them. After all, no video call can replace the warmth of a hug or the joy of seeing a loved one in person. Let's make time for the people who matter most. Stay safe, stay connected, and protect what matters most.